What is up, YouTube? What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another video. Today we are reacting to Jabberwonger is a certified crash out. Gachiakuta. I can't pronounce that. I've never watched this anime, so spoilers for me. Anyone else? I'm gonna get my bag. But you know, subscribe to Swigigimi, and let's go. Yeah.
Crash outs. We've seen them in many different crash outs. We've seen them in many different forms, but today, let me just go ahead and pause the music here, because the man I'm talking about today is what I like to call a certified crash out. He is so goddamn evil that I have to put him with the only other person that has ever been certified on this channel, Conquest.
Whoa. Hold on. Whoa. To say he crashes out so much you can only put him next to Conquest is kind of crazy. This has to be a crazy crash out.
Hold on.
This has to be
down to dancing on his opponent's graves. This man is one of Satan's greatest soldiers. But I know y'all are getting tired of everyone getting compared to King Von. So today, I'm just not gonna do it. But without further ado, ladies and gentlemen,
if he's just as bad as Conquest,
Jabberwonger, doing it for the love of the game. Now, to understand Jabber, you have to know that Jabber is what we call a masochist and a sadist, which means he gets pleasure from causing or receiving pain. In other words, your boy is a freak. Like, when we first see him, he is sitting on a couch in the middle of a room full of dead bodies, torturing a man who is begging for his life. And Jabber is over there like, okay, open your mouth just a little wider for me. And then as he puts his claws in that man's mouth, he proceeds to slash that man's tongue out of his mouth. And he is just standing over him smiling while his locks get drenched in blood. I know whoever does his retwist hate to see him coming. So Zanka and Rudo get sent on a mission. And while they're out there, they get ambushed by raiders. But Zanka comes out there and just one-shots both of them. And for a second, I was thinking that Zanka was really like that. Until, come on, is that it? Just one hit did the trick? It'll be just as easy.
Bro, he was dead, bro. If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it.
Well, hold on a minute. Hold on. Look at the fear in this. Wrong thing. Look at the fear. Look. He was literally like looking back like, is this all you got? And then
this is easy.
Bro, he was dead, bro.
And then out of nowhere, his sheer presence, he's just like, that's the little face of, I'm cooked.
If he wanted you out of there, he'll go do it himself on feet, guys.
My bad. I just, look at him. And look at Zanka. Hey, for the rest of the video, his name is Fraudka because they don't even show them fighting. Jabber off-screen Zanka.
Oh my God!
So when Jabber catches up to Rudo, he ignores everybody else. And it's like, dirty hair, smells like trash, wanna be emo, and nasty gloves. Well. It's you, isn't it? So he destroys the exit and
any mother effer. Any mother effer that looks like
nasty gloves. Well. It's you.
Any mother effer look at me like that. The moment you get there, I'm not giving you the chance. The moment you get there, like, no, any motherfucker look at me like that, gotta die.
Isn't it? So he destroys the exit and stands in front of them talking about, well, I got lost. I mean, I would have been here sooner, but your boy was talking about some Zanka this and Zanka that, and I'm just like, bruh, you is scaring the hoes. Now listen to me. How about you come with me? Shut up, you dreadhead, light-skinned wannabe. Where my friend at? Oh, him? Well, what Kaylani say? He folded. So they try to jump Jabber, and he pulls out the Chun-Li spin on them. Now, I was watching the English version of this, and Gris sounds almost like Commander Irwin. So when he jumps in front of Rudo talking about he was going to protect him, all I could think about was Erwin getting rocked in the middle of all of his speeches. Now,
Right.
why do I bring that up? Because
Aaron in the I don't know if I'm pronouncing these names right. Aaron is in Attack on Titan. When I watched that for the first time, I didn't watch it all the way through because I got bored of it. But when he did that, I was just like, this guy's really a flippin' fraud. So if you're trying to compare him to him, then he might be
as
kind of
Rudo
trash.
is talking to him and saying, "Don't get hurt," Jabber pops up in front of Gris like, "Hey, twin, look, promise you won't crash out when you hear this, but I think he's already dead."
Oh my God.
Not even 5 seconds later, and Jabber stabbed that man in his chest and made the life leave his eyes just to tear that man's side out.
Jesus.
I just want to put something in perspective for y'all. He hasn't had more than 10 minutes of screen time at this point, and he all
10 minutes? 10 minutes? Oh, nah. This man moving wicked.
already caught at least 7 bodies. So as Rudo watches Gris drop
7
to the ground, he has a
Jesus.
shonen power up.
GG's.
And the equation is very simple, class. Tragic death plus flashback equals super power up. The show might be different, but the recipe hits every time. So Jabber sees Rudo's shiny new toy and starts drooling. Y'all, he wasn't drooling because he thought it looked cool. He was turned on by the potential of him getting beat up by Rudo's vital instrument and him potentially getting beat up by Rudo. And when he tries to slash Rudo, he slowly starts to realize that he can't hit him. And Jabber is up on the wall like, "Hey, all that dodging making me soft. I thought you was down the clown, boy. If you want me, come get me, Dreadhead." Dreadhead? Get it right, twin, these locks! So Rudo turned on Ultra Instinct and is straight weaving everything that man throws out. And the crazy part is, Rudo hasn't moved from that spot. But the next time Jabber tries to hit Rudo, Jabber gets moved again. And Rudo cocks back.
Oh, nah, he about to hit him with that one punch defeater. He's like, gotta get ready, Serial, about to uppercut him in the face.
Hits this man dead in his nose. He hit Jabber so hard.
Hit him so hard, his face is distorted.
That the man was in disbelief mid-hit. But while that hit left Jabber stumbling, he wipes the blood off and just starts smiling. Because he does this for the love of the game. So Jabber asks Rudo,
of course,
"Now that's what I call hands. But you don't feel any guilt hitting somebody you just met?" "Not for your psychedelic freak bull ass. I knew I..."
Right, you're telling me you don't feel bad? You've been trying to hit me the entire time. What do you mean? Do you feel bad for the person you just you tried to go after me?
Likes you. So Jabber keeps trying to blitz Rudo, and Rudo is straight rocking him. But every time he hits Jabber, Jabber is just laughing and getting faster. This man is destroying walls and bouncing around, having the time of his life while getting beat to sleep, and Rudo was not holding back.
All that speed and you're still getting packed up.
He was giving that man a fair
look. He literally just look at him like, man, that's boring. You look at him like he's boring, bruh.
Dinner with 6 extra biscuits, the way he was rocking that man to sleep. So Rudo finally hits Jabber so hard that he stumbles onto the ground from getting beat up. And that's when Jabber is like, "Boy, I ain't got beat like that in so long. I know you just love touching me, but we both need a taste of that."
What?
Oh boy, it hurts so good.
Something wrong with this guy.
I'm about to go to sleep.
So I really want to watch this anime. I started for pausing midway through, but let me know if this anime is really worth watching. Because I hear people talk about this anime and how crazy, just how insane the anime is and how it will piss you off, but at the same time, it is just a lot of fun, I heard. So let me know in the comments if I should watch it. And
No,
maybe I'll
no,
do a
man.
reaction to the anime. Once I can figure out how I can do that without getting in trouble. Hey, what the hell?
So now Jabber has gone crazy. And the worst part about it is Rudo's vital instrument can't move him because Jabber no longer has killing intent. He's just slashing anything and anyone in the room.
Oh.
But also, he was
This boy just said, you know what? Kill everything. I'm not even trying to only kill you now.
clearly trying to hurt Rudo here. So some of this really don't make sense.
Right. I was about to say, his device won't work because he doesn't have killer intent. Meanwhile, this guy, you better die, son. Like, what?
All I know is this man poisoned himself into
Right.
a mindless, murderous demon. So as Jabber is sitting there going crazy, Zanka shows up and saves Rudo from
Bruh.
being taken out by Jabber. And no lie, after everything Jabber been doing,
I'm gonna be honest, if you got packed up and you have to get this other guy to fight for you, just sit out, gang. Just sit out. Do not interfere with the fight if you already got packed up. Do not interfere because you're going to get hit again.
against Rudo, I would not let Zanka fight Jabber by himself.
Right.
So Rudo and Zanka jump Jabber to
He
the
already
point where he
lost to
wakes
him.
himself up from his hallucination. Like,
What the
dang,
hell?
y'all are funny.
Are you sure he's not on fentanyl, bro? Are you sure he's not doing fentanyl? Look at that face. That is a face of man doing hard drugs.
Dang, y'all are funny. I slept so good and y'all were just having a ball. Bruh, how are you standing? Don't you
Right.
know? I don't do this for money or glory. I do this because killing and getting beat up gets me off. You see, I'm a freak.
That's crazy.
And I guess I'll leave you with a gift, twin. Let me show you how that penetration feels.
Boy, ain't no way, boy.
He literally just
Wait, no
walked
way,
over and
boy.
said,
So Jabber runs off with Rudo, and
Bruh.
when he gets out of the building, Rio and Engine pull up and clock him.
Damn.
But listen here. After Engine hits him into the wall, Jabber gets up and says, "Oh man, y'all look like y'all can really beat me up. Here I am, all beat up, and y'all looking at me like something you can flush down the toilet. Careful now, I can only get so hard."
literally same reaction I had. Because what the hell? Like, this reaction is literally what my reaction is. It's like, what the fuck is this guy on, bro?
You a freaky frog.
So right after this,
Like,
Jabber gets
what?
taken back to the Raiders' hideout. But before he leaves, he looks at Rudo and says, "Hey, twin, you pretty good for..."
Not nasty.
He
Nasty.
looks at Rudo and says,
Literally the same face.
"Hey, twin, you pretty good for a weak-ass, ashy-kneed, foul-mouthed, musty, onion-smelling, no-hose getting, dog-mouth having, fake Nike hoodie wearing, dusty shoes, lice-infested hair having,
Damn.
dressed like
Damn.
a post-apocalyptic kindergarten-ass,
Okay,
ratchet
you-
short spherite."
You made your
Oh.
point.
Wait, he sleep.
Bruh.
So he leaves, and for a minute, you kind of forget about him because, well, this show is wild as fuck. Bruh, if I had the time in this video, I would tell y'all all about how Rudo is also a crash out because the way he worked Ammo.
Damn.
But let's get back to the story. So Rudo and them are
I might
at
need
this
to watch
bar,
this anime.
and that's when Zodel shows up and shows Rudo Ammo's boots. And the reason that he has Ammo's boots is because Jabber kidnapped her.
Come on now, dog.
Bruh.
Bro, he was dragging her through the sand with a smile on his face. I don't know what his backstory is, but to go in and stab, then kidnap a girl.
Right. Oh, he just robbed her. Bro, this
So now we have a fight
spreading
against the
misinformation, sir.
Raiders and the Cleaners. And this means we have a rematch between Zanka and Jabber. Now, if you remember what happened last time they had a one-on-one, then you know that Jabber off-screened him and had Zanka laid on the floor helpless.
Yep.
But now, I'm taking all bets because if you made it this far into the video, then you're one of the people I actually rock with. So, let's confuse all the fake fans. Type in the comments, Zanka ain't a fraud, and I will heart your comment and forever acknowledge you as a real one. Unless you are reacting to this video for content and haven't liked it or subscribed to this dang channel.
I'm reacting for content. Look. Like, boop, we could really collab for real. Come on now. I might be a small channel, but I would love the opportunity to collab with you. You know what I'm saying? No diddy. What? I didn't say anything.
Because you're using me to
I
get
didn't say
views. Yeah, I see you. So Jabber is excited to fight Zanka because he only wants Zanka to beat him up. Now I gotta give it to Zanka because he was down there going heads up with Jabber.
All right, he got a little better.
Jabber is jumping around for joy like he knows he about to win.
What the hell?
Well, I mean,
is he a jester?
Wrong. So Jabber absorbs an acidic toxin into his claws and flings it at Zanka. But Zanka looks at the acid, lets it hit his cheek, and then goes band for band with Jabber by flipping up an entire pool of acid at him. Bro, how strong is that stick? But this was a case of counting your chickens before they hatch. Because Zanka thought that he took out Jabber with that. But y'all, listen good
it's not that easy.
This
too
wasn't
easy.
even his final form.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Because from under the rubble, he pops up with an upgraded version of his vital instrument that has his name engraved on the claws, which means this entire time he's been holding back.
Rap! Do something! Do something, Rap!
And Jabber,
not gonna lie, if he was holding back and I see something like this and I already got my butt beat once, I'm just, you got it. Matter of fact, I'll take myself out. Matter of fact, I'll just walk into the acid myself. You got it. You got it. No, I ain't got a chance. You got it.
looks at Zanka and says, Zanka, my boy, don't be shy. This is the perfect time to pull out your final form, too. Ain't no way you swinging that stick around this whole time and that's your whole thing. Now come on before I get soft. So Jabber charges at Zanka, and Zanka, in the middle of the fight, starts hating on Jabber. And after watching this man get hyped and thinking he has a final form, part of me can understand it. Because Zanka was sitting over there like, well, what a surprise. Of course he's busted. Big claws, locks, light skin. Bruh, who decided to give him the cheat code at life? Now he talking about smoke this, smoke that, let me cook. Man, I'm sick of him. But I'm about to beat his ass. So Zanka tries to fight Jabber, and Jabber is just going wild. I don't care how good they made the animation look for Zanka, that boy was getting fried. Jabber was going so crazy that he created a goddamn tornado, and Zanka was flicking that stick around like he could stop that demon. But in the midst of deflecting that tornado, Jabber drop kicks that man in the stomach and is about to finish him, but right before he stabs Zanka, Zanka is so much of a dog that he catches the claws in his dang teeth.
Is he good? In your teeth is kind of wild, not gonna lie. That's kind of wild. And then
proceeds to break Jabber's ribs and punch him across the dang arena. And even though Zanka was going crazy down there trying to fade Jabber, eventually he gets his ankle sliced and he gets Sukanut. Now many of you are wondering, what does it mean to be Sukanut? Well, let me explain. You see, right after Zanka gets slashed, we get a flashback of his life. You know, backstory stuff. And then it pops back to Zanka getting up and not giving up, but being ready to fight Jabber in heroic fashion. But in reality, that boy is laid out on the floor hallucinating all of this.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
And so now that Zanka is on the ground hallucinating, Jabber gets up and dances on that man's grave.
What?
There's songs from Buddy. He was just loud, wasn't he?
I gotta shoot him. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna shoot him. You're dancing on my grave while I'm hallucinating. I'm not worth the kill to you. This motherfucker.
Put him on the floor when I packed him up. Now he on the floor looking rolled up. Woo! Zanka was over there
really
laid
dancing.
out hallucinating. And Jabber was
Right,
dancing
and
over
he's
that
just
man's
dancing.
grave. And that's when Zanka starts laughing because he realizes he lost. And instead of Jabber just looking at him, Jabber decides that he wants to get in on the laughter. So Jabber lays next to that man and starts laughing with him.
What the fuck?
He has a broken rib, and every time he laughs, it hurts. But he gets on the ground and is laughing with this man, a literal demon. I don't know how else to say it. Then he gets up and starts dragging Zanka away to be sacrificed to the trash beast. And as he's walking away, he says, Jabber got a job to do, and he gonna do it like a boss. But unfortunately, like most crash outs, as he is dragging Zanka away, he gets Swiss cheesed by Rio and left for dead.
See?
Welcome.
See? Told you. You gotta shoot him. There is no way. Hand-to-hand combat ain't working. What do? You pull out the blick and you shoot him.
To the streets of the Badlands. All right, y'all know what to do. All I want to say is subscribe. And all I want for Christmas is...
subscribe to my boy, Swiggy. I can't pronounce your name. No disrespect. Can't pronounce it. I suck. But thank you guys for liking, subscribing, enjoying my content. If you do, what the hell did I just say?